Alright, so we're going to go into word problems with linear equations. Alright, so these word problems look something like this. The cost of a school banquet is $95 plus $15 for each person attending. Now, we've been doing word problems in class, and I have mentioned this before, but I will mention this again. $15 for each person. There are some key words here that you need to keep track of. For each, for every, per. These words here, that should ring a bell for you, and that should say, that's a rate. That's a special number that we're going to use in our linear equation. That's the rate. Rate. Some of you have already forgotten what rate is. Rate is going to be the slope of our linear equation. That's our m value in our equation. So again, for these equations, you want to write a linear equation, and I'm going to stick you with this formula, y equals mx plus b. It's the easiest linear equation to remember. Alright, so let's read the question. Alright, so we already read what the situation is, $95 plus $15 for each person. Write an equation that gives the total cost as a function of the number of people attending. What does that mean? Well, I guess instead of y and x, they want the total cost, c, and is still your slope, number of people attending. Well, we could write p for the number of people attending plus b. It's the same thing. I just replaced x and y with the variables inside my problem. Okay? And once you write this equation, because we're going to find the slope and we're going to find the y-intercept, they want to know the cost for 77 people. Well, remember, our slope, we know our slope because it told us $15 for each person. Alright, so I'm going to say total cost is equal to $15 per person, so we're going to multiply by the number of people we got, plus $95, and that's kind of convenient because that means that is going to be our y-intercept. That's going to be our starting amount. Okay, even if we had 0 people show up, we still got to pay that $95, which is kind of a downer. But now we need to find the total cost for 77 people. I will not do this for you. You need to plug 77 in for people and then simplify it, and that will give you your answer. To illustrate this further, let's do another problem. These problems will get harder as you go, but hopefully this will get you started at the very least. In 1980, the average price of a home in Brainerd County was $97,000. By 1986, the average price of a home was $109,000. Write a linear model. That's another word for a linear function or a linear equation, or y equals mx plus b. So write a linear model for the price of a home P in Brainerd County as a function of the year T. Okay, the price of the home. So y equals mx plus b, and it looks like they want us to use different variables, so we're going to use the price of the home, P, for our home, mx plus b, and then t, since t, they are saying t equals 0, we're going to let that equal our x. And I miswrote this equation, so I'm going to rewrite it. Even math teachers make mistakes, so p equals m times t plus b. Alright? T equals 0 corresponds to 1986. So write a linear model for the price of a home. Well, this is it. They didn't ask us to solve the equation, they just wanted to write an equation. Okay? And that's all we did. It was quite straightforward and quite simple. Okay? So, a pattern here. We know that C is our total cost, P is the price of the home, so you can assume that when they ask you for the total, that's usually going to be the variable that equates to Y. Alright? Good luck with these word problems. I will be available to help you in class. I just wanted to get you started, and I hope you have a good success and feel more confident with this.